Charter schools provide different choices for students' education, but there are a lot of loops you have to jump through to start one. 41 NBC's Amanda Castro breaks down a controversial constitutional amendment you'll vote on this November that could make it easier to create new charter schools.
On the ballot in November, House Resolution 1162. It's asking voters to reestablish the Georgia Charter Schools Commission, which is a state agency that can approve charter school applications, but was ruled unconstitutional last year.
This amendment is about offering more public school options to parents and children across Georgia. It gives more power to parents and community members to be able to formulate the kinds of educational choices that they want in their own communities.
Right now, charter school applicants apply through their local Board of Education, and it can approve or deny the request. If it's denied, the applicant can appeal to the State Board of Education. Opponents say this amendment isn't offering more options, but creating a bigger government.
We already have two agencies in this state that can authorize charter schools, and I don't see the need in a third duplicative agency to do what two others can already do.
Another issue? Funding.
Each student that attends those schools is going to be receiving twice the amount of state tax dollars than a traditional public school student if they approve 7 schools a year for the next 5 years, because a charter is good for 5 years. It's going to cost the state about $450 million in new revenue.
But proponents say these schools only receive state funding, so they'll actually save taxpayers money.
It specifically does not allow for any local dollars to go towards these schools, and it creates a funding formula that would fund these state-authorized schools at approximately 2/3 the level of the traditional public schools in Georgia. These schools would operate on less overall taxpayer dollars.
And now the decision is up to you. In Middle Georgia, Amanda Castro for 41 NBC News.
Dr. Barge says he's all for creating new charter schools, but he wants to keep the power in the local school districts and not in a new state agency. His opponents argue the commission will help those that are trying to start charter schools in their own communities. Election day is November 6th.